good morning, or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. So I'm Sandy from Lolly and Sand, and independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I had such a nice weekend. I didn't go Christmas shopping, and that's not what made it nice or not nice, but I did go to our team Christmas party. And these are some of the table favors that people brought. So for one, this is the little takeout box. It's in the holiday catalog, and it's there were some icy squares in here. As you can hear, they're not there anymore. Yeah, we ate them. And anyway, isn't this adorable? Just the cutest. And this will be retiring, and it is on the retiring list. So I just think that is the cutest. I was looking at it there going, this is adorable. Why didn't I get this? And I didn't get that die. Don't know why. Set of dies and stamp set. Even the stamp set was really cute too. And it had this little die cut. Because I was thinking, we don't have a punch that looks like that. And it would be because it's in the dies that I didn't get. Okay, here's the next one. I'll show you this one. Little candy cane holder. Like, how cute is that to put on say, a place setting, or, you know, even just have for, you know, the kids at school or the big kids like me. I just thought that was so sweet. So yeah, she just cut little things in the back. So this was made by Jamie, and I love what she does. She does lots of cool things like this. And this was done by Melissa on the team. Really sweet, super sweet. This was done by Lena. Look at that beautiful bow. These tin cans are on the let's see, the discounted. I know they're on sale, so that's a good thing. And anyway, and Lena decorated this with some holiday paper and some beautiful sparkly paper that's in the holiday catalog, I'm sure. And I'll show you the inside, but you're not going to see the Lindt chocolates because, yeah, we ate those too. Shock. It wasn't just me. I'm not the only guilty party here eating stuff. But I just thought that is just so pretty. That's something that I think I'm pretty well going to keep. You know, going to keep. I love all of those. And then I'll show you what I made and put on the at everyone's place setting at the restaurant. We went to a restaurant called the Old Marina, which is, it said on Google, it said it was in Guelph, but it's between Guelph and Cambridge. Anyway, that's what I made, and that's what we're going to be making today. So there's a chocolate in here. Yes, I didn't eat all those. Shock. So this was made using the envelope punch board. I know, it is good for more than just envelopes. Now, when I saw this on YouTube and did not follow the instructions, so the size, I made this 4.5 inches, I believe. Yeah, 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. On the on YouTube, it was 4.5 by 5.5. So I just got a smaller treat thing. That's all. Had I made it 5.5, it would have been, you know, an inch longer. More treats. But I'll show you how I did this. So this is from holiday paper, and be darned if I don't know the name of it. Although, let me just check. It doesn't show up in the holiday catalog. I believe it's from here. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. And I think you can still order this. Dashing Along series paper. Dashing Along. I should have known that. So, as you can see, the paper's flat. What I did to make this go into a round tube, because kind of picture, I don't want to say a toilet paper roll. Picture a paper towel roll, shorter. So what I did is I used the side of my desk, I started with the arm of my chair here, and I moved to the desk because I thought it worked well. So I'm just pretend this is the side of my desk. I'm going to run it over with my hand like this and get the paper to curl. I'll show you in a second. I know this isn't the most exciting part, but you get it. And just a few passes gets it just rounded enough to kind of make it a little more pliable. And then I use snail. Now, I'm not going to suggest in this case, and I know I always do, I always say Tombow. Oh, look, I have a sparkly. Well, why not? Let's embellish our glue now. How's that sound? Yeah. Anyway, so I have my, you can use snail, and if you happen to have fast fuse, you can use fast fuse, but you do want to go right from the top to the bottom. Like you want to cover the whole thing. You don't want any little loose parts. And then just, now figure how wide that was. I'll show you. Okay, that's how wide the glue strip is right there. Or it's glue basically. So that's pretty well as much as you want to overlap. So I'm not going to press down really hard, not until I'm quite completely ready. And if it was this is pattern, I can kind of follow the pattern, like so. Okay, so now you have your seam at the back. Let's say the seam's at the back. What I want you to do next is you're going to flatten about 1 inch at the end and bring in your punch board. Alrighty, slide it in. Slide it in to the 1 inch mark. It's right there. And punch. Do the same on the other side. And punch. Oh, and make sure that stays shut. Didn't quite. Alrighty, and we're doing the exact same at the other end. So this is rocket science. You really need to pay attention to this. I'm so kidding. It's not rocket science. It's super easy, super quick. Look at that, almost done. All right, you get these little bits, and you can just put those in your recycle. And then all I did next was I stamped out my greeting, and I didn't get my ink down, but I'll just show you. I used, let's see, stitch shaped circles. If you see back here, it's got the stitching on the red layer, that's cherry cobbler. And then on the whisper white, I used a layering oval. So, I mean, it's super simple. I made 18 of them. That's why I was looking for super simple. When you stamp and you're going to be using a die, make sure you've left room all the way around. Run it through your Big Shot. Or, I mean, if you have punches, use punches. You know, if you don't have the Big Shot, that's perfectly fine. Layer these guys up, but, oh, someone didn't get her ribbon out. Un momento, whilst I get the ribbon. Another drawer. Let's see, which one will we use? I used so much. Let's see. It's okay to also, by the way, if you have leftover ribbon, use that. But we have lots of ribbon. I just finished using up one of them today. Darn. And I know I have put it somewhere. So I'll just show you using a different ribbon. What will we use? You know what? Okay, this isn't terribly festive, okay? I'm just going to scan my desk because you know what? I made these. I didn't want to leave the dogs to be all by themselves for too long. Not that I don't trust them, but I kind of don't trust them, you know, to not get in trouble. So I made them in the living room, which is it would be pretty obvious that that's also where I left my ribbon. Maybe this one. No. Okay, I'm just going to show you what I did. And then I will show you some samples. So if you're using, wait, one more drawer. Nope, that's not the ribbon drawer, thus it would not be there, you know. No, yeah, don't cut it first. The black ribbon doesn't make it terribly festive, but it's okay. It is perfectly fine. Now, I'll show you some other samples that I made because this I used, yes, as a as a table favor for our Christmas party. But of course you can make your bow bigger so you can, you know, actually get that bow working. I use bunny ears. You can use whatever method works for you. Not use, for you. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I amaze myself with the things that come out of my mouth. And then I'll say, I meant to say that. That's part of my dictionary. And why can I not make a bow this morning? I can make a bow. Bunny ears. Pass one under the other. I was passing the wrong side under. I always do it the same way every time. So when I made this for the table favors at our Christmas party, I used several different kinds of paper, you know, to keep it fresh. And I think if you saw my video from a couple weeks ago, you know that I'm using up my scraps. What an awful bow, Sandy. What on earth are you doing? Oh, duh. Pull the end. I always pull way further than you think you have to pull, because when you tighten your bow, it's gonna go, watch, see how tiny it is right now? And pull. See how big that bow is? There. And I like to cut mine on an angle. Maybe not that kind of an angle, but an angle. Okay. So, and then you would take your, in this case, Godiva chocolate, put it inside. I think I folded the edges back. Now, had I made the longer one, this would have fit beautifully. So I had to fold to make it fit. Isn't that sad? So that's what I did with this one. So look at how festive they look. Oh, and of course, then I would have attached this. And I would have used, you know me, I like to pop things up. So dimensionals, and the big ones are fine. If you want to use the minis, that works too. Whatever you have on hand. That. Now, if you wanted to, like on this one, I added some die cut pieces with vellum. Don't need the scissors. And you could put some sequins on, whatever looks pretty. Here's some of the other colors I made, by the way. And, but wait, a wedding. You could use this as a wedding favor on the tables for your guests. Like, how pretty is that? This particular paper, by the way, this is the Broadway bound, which is it's really sturdy paper too. And I believe, yeah, these are Festive Farmhouse. This one we already talked about. And then I thought, why don't I make a little baby one too? So this is the Twinkle Twinkle paper. So these are out of the annual catalog. And then this was the very last of my did a polka dot tulle ribbon. I think that's what it is. Fuzzies, no. And then just this is where'd I get that one from? Itty Bitty Greetings. I know it's really washed out with my camera, with my lights, I should say. This particular this is from the Merry Christmas to All. So I believe this one's retiring as well. And if you like stuff like that, you got to get it now. Got to get it now. Oh, the one thing I do want to tell you is that there's a clearance rack update that just took place yesterday. And if you haven't seen it, there are items that are up to 60% off, which are super deals. Pick up the goodies that you have been looking for, waiting for it to go on sale. Get those. Get them before they're gone. They will go fast. I've already seen. Yesterday I started an order, and by the time I finished it, 2 of the items were gone. Which is kind of disappointing, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know? Anyway, so let me know what you think. I know I didn't quite finish this one. I would probably tuck that under there too. Make that bow face maybe a slightly different direction. Let me know what you think. Do you like these? Oh, this is the longer one, by the way. This is the 5.5. So I'll show you from the back. So it's less. So yes, an inch longer. So you could fit a different treat in here. But it's kind of fun because all they have to do, open it up. You only have to open one end, slide out the treat. Oh, more Godiva chocolate. And there you go. I just thought that was fun. Alrighty. So if you're watching later on Facebook, let me know what you think. give me a like and something in the comments would be wonderful. If you're not already following my Facebook page, please feel free to follow. If you would like to receive my newsletter. Now I'm in Canada, so our sales will be different than other countries. Let me know. And the other thing is, if you're watching on YouTube, all the same, I will put the link to the instructions for this at the end of the video. And it'll take you back to the blog, and that's where I have it all typed up so you can see the sizes and how it was done and everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you again on Friday, and I'm going to use the envelope punch board again, not for an envelope. So won't that be fun? It'll be something different. And just like to show you some of the cool things you can do with the envelope punch board. So okay, have a wonderful day, and again, see you Friday.